Good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello, how are you doing? It's me again with some personal stuff today. I'm not feeling absolutely comfortable talking about it, but I feel like I should, and I'm gonna try without too much detail. As always, let me just share this live stream in my group. The group is called Get Ready for Love with Ashka Colton, and it's a group for single ladies who want to step up in love, love themselves more, strengthen their boundaries to start attracting better men. And I'm gonna do it quickly. I hope you're doing well. Life is great. And you happy? Okay. Go live. So, for those who don't know me, I'm Ashka Colton, the founder of Get Ready for Love and the dating detox specialist. And I help single ladies to step up in love, unleash the high quality woman within, so they stop making the same mistakes in love and start making more empowered romantic choices and finally attract the guy they truly, truly deserve. And today I want to talk about something personal because I believe it can save you a few years of therapy, which in my opinion is unnecessary. I live in the UK, but I'm currently in Poland, and obviously I've spent the last 17 years in the UK, so I don't see my family as often, and it's easier to bury certain issues when you are away from your family and you don't get triggered every single day. And as I'm being here, obviously I get triggered much more often, especially by my dad, because we've always had this turbulent relationship. I've always rebelled against him because he was controlling, criticizing, judgmental, and all sorts of other things. But this live stream is not about my dad. He is the trigger and he is the reason, but there are some gifts coming from this experience. So a few days ago, there was a situation, the family situation. I got seriously triggered. I came home and I started to melt physically almost, and I cried a lot and I had lots of insights and I chatted to my partner about it, and it was a healing experience because next day I just felt much better. Although the issue is not solved, I feel better. Never mind, the trigger was strong, and I'm pretty sure for another few weeks, as I'm going to stay here till the end of the summer, I'm going to be triggered many, many times. But I realized that my relationship with my dad has never been healthy, and it's toxic, and I haven't done lots of work to improve it. Because every time I attempted to do something about it, I felt like I couldn't. I don't believe I can discuss certain things with my dad to heal the situation. I believe it's easier to carry on as it is. It might be uncomfortable for both of the parties. So I'm choosing to carry on. But somehow I manifested an amazing guy, and I'm in a relationship with someone who is a complete opposite to my dad. He is collected, he's calm, he's mindful, he is relaxed, all the qualities my dad doesn't possess. And I was thinking the other day, how is it even possible that I manifested a guy like that without healing the relationship with my dad? Because in the love industry and in the kind of therapy circles, you always hear that to have a nice relationship with a man, a romantic relationship, you have to heal a relationship with your dad. And I kept believing that for many years as well. And I did counseling and therapy and rebirthing and coaching, all sorts of things. And even though I didn't go to therapy to work just on my dad. There were other issues. I touched on it, but we never went deep enough to actually heal it, transform it. And even though I have done a little bit of work, I can truly say that my relationship with my dad is not healed, and it's not healthy at all. And I just accept the things they are, the way they are. So my conclusion was, you can find an amazing man even though your relationship with your father is absolutely crap, like mine is. But you have to learn from this relationship. You have to dig deeper and find out what were the lessons your dad has given you by being who he is, through the relationship with him. So, for example, I realized that my strength, my resilience, being a survivor, that comes from the relationship with my dad. And that helps me a lot in life, helps me a lot with difficult situations, difficult people. And there's also the other side to it, because I can be pretty defensive at times, and that is not very healthy, but I'm more aware of that, and obviously I have changed over the years. But my shift happened when I started to work on the relationship with myself, not the relationship with my dad. And when I posted my post about this kind of personal situation in my group, my friend Ali Reina pointed it out, that truly you just need to heal the relationship with yourself and everything else heals. And even though, as I'm saying, my relationship with my dad is not completely healed, it has changed over the years. I don't get as triggered as I used to. I have more compassion for my dad. I have forgiven him for certain things, and life is a little bit easier. Plus also the location helps because I'm far away. But I absolutely agree with Ali that you need to focus on the relationship with yourself rather than any other relationship in your life, because when your relationship has been healed, when your relationship is happy, strong, amazing, these are the qualities you are going to be taking to the romantic relationship when you find the right person. So the focus should be on what were the lessons you got from the relationship with your dad. Who have you become thanks to that relationship? And I know some people have been seriously traumatized by difficult childhood and difficult parents, but the gift is always there. And I know it's easy to not see it or deny it or just kind of dismiss the whole experience, but the gift is always there. So, as I mentioned, I got my strength, my resilience from the relationship with my dad. I also, thanks to my dad, I expanded my awareness tremendously. My dad gave me a gift of knowing what I don't want to create in my romantic life, who I don't want to be with, who I don't want to be myself, to attract the wrong kind of guys, or who I want to be to attract the right kind of guys. So as I was working on myself through the years, and self-love and self-worth and the relationship with myself, I started to let go of all these dysfunctional relationship patterns I used to have in relationships. I started to attract completely different guys, because I must say, before I did my work, I used to attract guys who were very similar to my dad, with anger management issues, without emotional intelligence, impatient, nervous, stressed out, and all sorts of things, which were very much linked to the way my dad kind of functions in life. And then I focused on myself. I went on the dating detox, and some people who follow me know that, and I spent 2 years working on myself and the relationship with myself, and life changed for me, especially my love life. After trying to find the right person, trying to find the relationship for many years, and after dating 110 guys and kind of losing faith in love and losing hope that I would ever find the right person, I did the work. and I found the love of my life, and now I'm in a happy relationship with a baby. Something which was like a impossible dream a few years ago. So instead of spending years in therapy, working on the relationship with your dad, unless you really feel like it's working for you and you want it, I don't want to dismiss therapy. It's got its place. I've done it in the past. But you really don't need to believe that you need to have the relationship with your father completely healed to create an amazing relationship with an amazing guy. So what I'm saying, transcend it, raise above it, learn the lessons, find the gift, and realize or recognize who you have become thanks to the relationship with your dad. And that's your healing. That's the only healing we need to create amazing romantic relationships. And if you have any questions, obviously feel free to post them below. I can't see any comments when I'm doing lives. I don't know what's happening, but I'll respond afterwards. And for the single ladies who are at the place where they feel like they have to do something different to get different results, meaning that they've been meeting jerks and players and commitment phobes and guys who are not ready for relationships, and they want to change that, and they want to attract high quality guys who are ready to commit, who want to get married and want to have families, and who are able to love because they're emotionally intelligent. I have an offer. I'm doing currently Love Life makeover sessions for the single ladies who want to step up in love and do something for themselves to turn their love lives around. And essentially, this session is for you if you want to know what you have been doing so far, which was wrong and got you or attracted or help you to attract the wrong kind of guys, and what you need to change, shift, improve to start attracting different type of guys, high quality guys. And obviously the change needs to be internal, so I'll give you tips and suggestions what you need to work on to start attracting different guys. So if you feel like this session is for you, and if you feel it's urgent, you want to work on yourself now because you want to be happy in love and find the right person, I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna post the link to the calendar in the description of the live stream so you can schedule a session with me. And other than that, let me know what you think. Let me know where you are in terms of your love search and the relationship with your father. And I'm gonna be looking at the comments later on. I'm gonna respond to anything which was left. And keep well. Until tomorrow, I'll probably come with a different topic. Bye bye everybody. Thanks for watching.